replicate the experiment. You see, the pieces will stay the same, but the amounts are all a bit hazy. But this is it. This is everything I've been working towards. So many sacrifices, so many fighting, all for this moment. The sculptor will be nothing to fear. Louisiana will be remembered for ending these incursions once and for all. And if I were to give rough estimates, 2 parts hive womb, around 1,000 milliliters of venom. The essence extracted from several bounties of Mr. Orsica are a must. From there, I suppose you mix in enough. And the inoculation takes care of the rest. How fascinating. Her vocal cord still needs some healing. What a pretty thing she was. Such a shame. But at least now she'll have brown enough to make up for the loss of beauty. Oh, shh. My dear, relax and recuperate. Now when you're ready, you and I will have much work to do, so save your energy. Now, Mr. Chenkov, listen very carefully. A young man...
New captives arrived today, and Cherry brought them again to the dirt circle where it all began. A brutal thing, the process. Long stakes driven into the eyes to keep them in place, while Cherry calmly covers their body in a clay he prepared. I don't understand how they live so long through it. Then it solidifies, creates a protective layer on the body while the souls ripen, as Cherry says. It takes a few days, but once the soul is ready, the back of the clay structure slits open like a mouth, a black crevasse, an abyss. But there's never a trace of a body in it. And the sound those things make, it keeps me awake in the nights, gives me unspeakable nightmares. Cherry says he needs those things to reach souls. I don't know what he means, and I'm afraid to ask again. I dared ask once, and he smirked when I did. Then, his face quickly changed when I asked if the boy's company or other hunters could also reave the souls. He looked me in the eye for a few seconds before saying he had a plan. The next day, he gathered his lot and asked them to help those poor souls, explained that it would leave a mark somewhere on their body. If they managed to get to one of his collection points with those marks, they would gain his favor and unimaginable rewards. That man is a true master of manipulation. Unsurprisingly, hunters once again gave in to their greed, and now I have 437 new names on my ledger. Business is booming. After all, they have no use of the name they'd been called before. He was speaking to that thing, a soul trap. After a few seconds, I could see the mark form on the back of his neck. How do they know about these structures? I don't know what Cherry plans to do. And I don't care as long as I have more names and a hefty price for each. but I need to stay vigilant.
Shall not shoot again.